What's up, Real Kit? How you doing? Hold on, I gotta open the fish program. Hold on. There you go. Gotta open it up. What's up? What's up? What's up, K-Dog? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I don't know why I'm live. I shouldn't be. I should not be streaming. I should be asleep or something. I should be in my bed, still sleeping. How are you? How's everybody doing? Working? Fair, fair, fair. Ba, 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 ba. What's up, Razorine? How you doing? What's up, Evangel? How you doing? What's up, Value? What's up? What's up? What's up? Chat, why am I live? Why am I live? I should be sleeping. Yes, however, I actually already streamed today. So that technically is true, but like also not technically true. Because I already did stream today. Let's see. See? I was live at 3 a.m. I was live streaming at 3 a.m. All right. Okay. Mainly because I wanted to do this. I wanted to get a jump on this, the Hive Harmony tier 6 stuff. So I just did that on stream. I updated all this stuff, so this just runs. But also because we were testing out this. So now we know how this works. So this multi, we know how this works now. And when more people filter in here in a little bit, I can go back into the test world and show everybody how this works. Because it's actually really, really cool. And it's something we're definitely gonna have to balance and stuff like that. So yeah, I can show everybody this a little bit later. But today we're gonna be doing a few things. I want to upgrade our component assembly lines because yeah. We have 2. I want 16. So I'm gonna go 14 more. Eh. 10 more, maybe 6 on each side. Or better. Let's do that. Yeah, and the tier 7 stuff is crafting. I'm kind of not sure if SFM can pull from ME chest. Seems as inventory, it's not pulling anything currently. Yeah, fair.
You have won a fortune cookie. The message is better to come in the sink than sink in the cum. Your lucky numbers are 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
All right, go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yo, Blizzard, what's up? Hey, thank you for the raid. Hello. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, power is going back up, but that's because I turned off the overclock in 14 out of the 16 Eyes of Harmony. So yeah. So I turned off the overclock in 14 out of the 16 Eyes of Harmony, and power seems to be going up, which is good. Yeah, you're not getting me that time, Goo. Not getting me that time. Thank you. Thank you. I will. We can add 2 more overclocks here. Actually, we'll keep half those off. I wanted to taper our power because our power was going down. Yes. No Mega EOH. Well, actually, with the strange matter, this thing right here, we don't need an EOH. Trust me, we figured out how to do this last night with Gom's help. And bro, when I tell you that thing is broken, I mean it's broken. And I can go into a test world and show everybody here in a bit. Or right now while things are crafting. Let's see, we have 10 of those. Come on, 7 lines. Least broken twist machine. Actually, this is the most OP twist machine, yeah. Ooh, fun. New router. We like that. Come on, 7 line casing UMB. Okay, so we need 43. That's 5 sets. We need 43 times 5. All right, while this crafting, I can go to an test world. How much space time do we have? Ugh. Yeah, we're so space time poor. It's actually hilarious sometimes. And then we're gonna come in here. We're gonna put the component assembly lines here. Actually, I thought this would be a better place to just put it because yeah, this is we'll encase this in boxes, build this up a little bit, and then we'll kind of put them here. Put the component assembly line casings in here. Just to, I don't know, do something different. Put them over here. Move it from our A building. Okay. That craft. Good there. Yeah, it's like this stuff right here. Like motors. Because we're going to be pumping we're going to be making a lot of this stuff soon. Especially since we're going to be making the indistinct tentacle. And right, this is coming up next, next week or so. Next week's. And this requires 672 casing. So that being said, whether or not we are gonna have to afford that, it's gonna be a lot of. If I actually wanted to request 672 of this, what would that actually entail? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, brother. So yeah, just a bunch of shit. All right. Yeah, a lot. I should also probably get rid of this at some point, huh? These those are defunct. Get rid of all those. And get rid of these too. Whatever. We'll figure that out and do something. Oh yeah, we have a lot of things to do, chat. A lot of things to do. I want to move all the circuits somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Good plan. Everybody got the plan? Isn't a watching paint dry stream? Yeah, it sometimes is. When we're playing the simulator. How's it going insane going? I'm going insane. I'm insane in the membrane. I can talk with a really low voice for you too there, Rezorain. You're listening to the sweet, dulcet sounds of 92.7. Buckle up, strap in. We're going to go for a little bumpy ride. Mainly just upgrading everything and making all the twist machines. That's pretty much about it. Like, just upgrading all the setups, which aren't actually that bad because most stuff is just lasers. And it's very easy to set up, to swap. And then... yeah, pretty much it. Hold on. Wait, I need to reply to this message while we do this real quick. Okay. Component ass. Yeah, true. Component ass. Actually, kind of almost done. Yeah, it's almost done. Okay. Replace stone. Dirt. I didn't even spell dirt correctly and it did it. Nice. How do you add items to your sidebar like you have? This? Not library? Sleep schedule going crazy. I know, 9. So you're gonna hit, if you're gonna, like, let's say you want to do this, right? Like you want this, whatever, it doesn't matter what. So you're gonna hover over this item. You're gonna hit Control Shift A Control Shift A will bring up the entire recipe tree right here. And if you don't hit this button, you'll see that the actual item is at the end. If you hit the bookmarks group at the top, it'll actually bring the item to the front. Now, here's the cool trick you can do with this. Not live, right? Let's say you're like, oh, now I need... Yeah, thank you, Praxor. Now I need 10 pistons. All right. That's going to go in here. I'm going to hit Control Shift A. You're going to link them together by left-clicking, dragging the bar. So now it's linked. You see the bookmarks group. Then you're going to right-click to make it green. And you'll see that the count automatically updated to say you need 10 of these. Now, if I hit Control Shift and scroll to go to 2, that updates to 20, 30, 40. I can go up by a stack. That updates to 640. And it will accurately update everything in this bookmark group to reflect the items count that you need. Yeah, no problem, of course. I know, I saw it, 9. How do you link them together? You're going to click with left click. You're going to hit left click on the on something. You can do it like that. Yeah, I saw your thing. I might also. I'm not going to do like a full like A2 tutorial, but what I think I also might do 9 is I'm just going to make a video on how I do like my auto crafting. So it won't be like learning like A2 like you're going to do. I'm just going to do a video on like how I do auto crafting in like the mid game and stuff like that, with like the interfaces and things like that, and how I like organize for like machines and things like that. I think I'll just do. I was thinking about doing that video like that a year ago. I just never did. But now that I'm back in the groove of making videos, just so people have an idea of like what, you know, what kind of automations there are available. Yeah. Also, chat. New run starts on Monday. We're gonna be doing a new run on Monday. Just by the way, just you're all aware. Thought I'd maybe just like randomly drop that in. Me, Vin, Cat, and then probably Time Tell if he wants to play. Maybe a few other people if they want to. But here's the thing. It's not going to be a full run. So it's going to be a challenge run. It'll be a challenge run. Raise Rain, you are in the middle of your run. If you want to play, you can play. But it's not going to have twist. We're going to be playing nightly. All right, we're going to be playing Gtnh nightly. No. We're playing Gtnh nightly. Project Ozone 2 doesn't work. We tried. We tried running. Project Ozone 2 will not start. I tried starting a server. It will not open. The pack just refuses to open, which is whatever. So we're playing nightly. We're gonna add curvy pipes. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun. But the idea is, what is my birthday? Next Sunday, 8 days from now. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Probably like a week, maybe 2 weeks. Well, no, there's just somebody they backported to Gtnh, but it's not gonna be added to the main pack. It's just available. Thing. The challenge is like 1,000 hours or like 2 weeks or whatever, in LV only, like max LV. So it's how far we can push our base, like a regular ass Gtnh base. So no twist, no crazy whatever we can do, and we can only go to LV, and that's it. Like it's all gonna be early game. So we're gonna go like crazy with like Steam machines. We'll figure out like how far can we go into LV before we finally have to like, okay, not 1,000 hours, maybe 100 hours IRL. But like, how far 1,000 hours in game to combined? There you go. Like, how far can we go? To like in IV early game, I love it. Seems like something. I don't like it for a regular run value, but for a challenge run where I know that we're stopping at LV. Like the farthest we can go is LV, and like we cannot go farther. It's actually not that bad because we can get minors in LV, so that'll eliminate some of the pain at some point. Any tips for IV age? Just about to enter it. Make sure you have good enough power and then build multi-blocks. Yes, IV, yeah. Make sure you have your power set up, whether that's benzene, nitrobenzene, vac nukes, unless you want your in case you want your base to blow up, or and then make sure you got multi-blocks. But yeah, that's the challenge that Kat and we've been talking about it. Just something to do while we're playing. Yeah, because I'll be on, because for my birthday we're gonna be doing community server, right? So it'll be this week, and I'll be in and out here and there, like upgrading Hive Harmony and whatever. But just kind of just in general, just stuff. 7, 8, 9, 10. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, sure. Uh, 3. Yeah, sure. Anyway, that's what we're gonna play. It's going from benzene to nitrobenzene necessary. Yeah, if you want power. What's up, Grandma? How you doing? Nitrobenzene is very, very powerful. Starting on knack line. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anyway. Yeah, we were yeah, happy. Oh, wait, Value, is your birthday today? Trio. Yeah. Dude, happy birthday, Value. What the hell? Chat, everybody say happy birthday to Value. Crazy. Happy birthday. Also, hello. Hello, everybody, too. Came out of the woodwork, say hi. Okay. Building. Me building, chat. What a day, huh? Actually, I wanna go look at the. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. And then I'm thinking we go here and here. Let's break down this room. Yo, 60 hours 20. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. There. 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 You know, one day I'll create tier. Is that a Gtnh endgame? Yeah, Gtnh endgame create tier. Yep, for sure. Yeah. Yep. Sure, sure. Okay. Chad, do you guys think you'd see me building today, or like what? Am I cooked for this? No way. What's up, Ben? I'm actually building a little bit. What I waltz into? A little building. Oh, yeah. Wait, people are here. I was gonna show you. Chad, I need to show you this. Okay, listen. You guys are gonna see something that's going to prove unequivocally why Twist is broken, and I'm going to show you this in the hopes that you guys take this information, and then, yeah. Anyway, okay. Besides the mega array, yes. Besides the mega array, yes, yes, yes. Besides the mega array. So I'll show you guys a little testing. All right, all right. Let me get that. Turn that on. Personal dim. Void world. That sure. Cool. Trust me, you guys are gonna be amazed. Sit in the chair. Yeah, I got you. All right. Before I get DMCA'd. Thank you. Okay. We need that. We need a hologram projector. Yep. Then we need creative ME cells because we have to test this. ME drive. Like that. I want to advanced stocking bus, stocking input hatch, whatever. So the infant. Yes, this is the parallel. This is the. I'm going to show you guys the automation of the strange matter aggregator. It's really crazy. These copywriters will not be able to play the game. I don't know what music that is. I just don't want to take the chance, to be honest. I feel like a better idea would just be not take the chance that it happens to be copyrighted and go from there. Oh, is that really a Devil May? I've never played Devil May Cry. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you guys something. Okay. I have no global energy network, right? Okay. Let me just set it. Set 1. Okay. So now I have 1 EU in my network. Okay. So this is a strange matter aggregator chat with this enormous whatever. Okay. The tooltip, which is frankly somewhat confusing. Oh. We need. Let's see. We can make. That one, and we can make. Where's the power consumption one? That one. Okay. So, in here, we need to set the number of cycles and rings we want, right? So we're gonna go with we want 4, okay, and it has to equal a multiple of 3, right? So we want 4, so that's 8, which means we can have if we want, then we could do 4, that'd be 12. We could do 8, that would be 16. Is that math? Yeah, I'm sure. However, if we want to do 13, which is 21, this, okay. Cool. Well, that 4, 4, 13. So first of all, this is going to be insanely ridiculous. Let me just put this in here, grab this. Oscillator, tier 2. Constrainter, tier 2. Merger, tier 2. Okay. Now, it's going to lag for a second. Because, well, let's just pretend that this thing is not this big. And it takes 17 and a half years to load it all in. But getting rid of all that for a second, okay? Eek. All right, hold on, I need Infinity Armor. Yeah, holy FPS, exactly. Anyway, so this thing, okay, first of all, it's ridiculously big. Just chunk load all this while we're here. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to build our base around this, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Well, watch this, okay? So now we have all this. First of all, incredibly expensive, but we'll get to that, okay? Now you can have 2 modules on here, so we'll put that here. So statics power, so it makes us only use 70% power, and it's 64 times speed multiplier, okay? Cool. Now we're going to put stocking input bus here, stocking input bus here. There's 2 places you can put stocking input buses. And then we need a output hatch, so our stocking input hatch here, and in here, this is where you put your whatever buttons and things like that. Where's GOM? GOM wanted to see this. No, GOM wanted to see this because we were talking about this last night of like how this works, and so we're trying to figure this out, and then he went to bed, and so I wanted him to be here to see this. Okay, then we want output hatch, whatever. Output bus. Okay, cool. All right. So, you know where he is. Are you in Discord with him? Tell him to join. I did? Okay, cool. All right. So, the way this works is you have inputs, right? Okay. So, the inputs on this are these. That would be these right here that you see here. Okay. And then these are your products. So to use this fluid, you have to give it a space-time fluid. So you can give it space-time, you can give it Universium, or you can give it MHDSM, okay? And if you give it this, you'll get infinity and hydrogen back. If you give it Universium, you'll get space-time Sherbon back. If you give it MHDSM, you'll get Universium back. So I'll show you the star matter version because this is the most broken one. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to place down a cell workbench because we need all these inputs, and don't click the button on there. But I'm going to make an enemy controller here. We're going to link all these together. Okay. Here, and then here. I'll have to figure out how we're going to make it look nicer, but just pretend for a second this is all good. ME drive goes here. So if you look at the tooltip, it says that the input hatch of space-time maintenance fluids goes to the left area and the right area. So we need the left area besides the controller block would be this. So this is where we're going to put in our MHD CSM. And this is where we're going to put in our hydrogen plasma, because that's here. Now we need to go get these in benches. Creative ME fluid cell. Let me just make another one. Hydrogen plasma. And magneto, that thing. Okay. So now we have those. So let me get a covered cable and a terminal. Actually, I might have these the other way around. I guess we'll figure that out. If it's the other way around, it's the other way around. Anyway. All right. So we have this. All right, what's up? All right, Gum, I figured this out. And that's why I wanted you to be here. All right. Anyway, I will put, let me just get to these two cells in here. Saying, okay. Now we need creative energy cells. I'm going to get the antimatter that we have. Then we need the annihilation cores. Oh, fuck. Chat, I clicked the button. God damn it. This is why I fucking hate Gtnh, man. Sometimes. Crash the world, man. Why I always gotta do to crash the world, bro? No, I don't hate Gtnh. I just don't click the button, chat. If you click that button, it crashes your world. And it's like, it's just sickening. All right. You never load. Exactly. What are they saying? No, I was going to say sometimes you gotta hate the person you're with to love them fully, and then I was like, that's kind of just, don't say that. That's a little that's all crass. So shout out ruling, by the way. Okay. Oh, that's all I wanted to do. I'm finally admitting it, chat. Twist is broken, okay? I'm finally admitting it. Alright. You guys got me. Also, I just reached 200,000 views on YouTube. Holy shit. That's actually kind of insane. So thank you, everybody. Anybody who's watched a video of mine in here. I appreciate that. That is that's incredibly really cool. That's really cool. Okay, there's an ad starting soon, so I want to do that. Okay. All right. Don't click that button. Nobody click the button. Okay. Oh, this is like where you put. Actually, I think it's here. Yeah, it goes here. That's right. It does. It does link and show you where you can actually put it. All right, Joe. I'll take a quick ad break real quick, and then we'll show you this. In a second. Boop. So now if we look in here, see all the items. Okay. So gum. Yeah. So we figured that out, right? The way this works is you have to set up here. So it needs to be multiple of 3, right? So 13 mergers, 4 constrainers, 4 oscillators. That's 8 plus 13 is 21. Because you need 3. Actually, I guess the rings don't matter, but I tried 2 2 12 as well. I'm gonna try 4 4 13. See if this actually produces quite a bit. Okay. Well, because the rings in this, right? Like it comes in rings of 3, right? Like it's 1 ring, 2 ring, 3, and then if you add an additional 1, it adds 3 rings onto it. So yeah, so I was just thinking in terms of that, but I guess it really doesn't need to be that. It could be whatever you want it to be. I guess just that's how the preview works. Because they want you to know that you need to put 3 different rings of each. Yeah, so there's no reason. Yeah, exactly. So you can just do whatever you want, right? Okay. Yeah. I guess if you want, yeah. But you can fill them up, right, with different things, right? So we did double oscillator, and then we did 4 constrainers, 4 oscillators, and then we did 13 mergers, right? So chat, the way this works is the more you run it, the more the faster it goes, all right? So like the more output you get out of it, right? So in this recipe, okay? It takes 10,000 universium, right, to make 4,608 constrained star matter. However, in this recipe, you only need 16 liters to make 144. So do the math. You obviously will produce a lot more universium for what you put back in, right? So automatically this gets the thing. However, the real bonus of this machine is the stacking mode, okay? Is it here maybe? Yeah, it's okay. So these go here. All right. And then the stellar structure here, raw tesseract here, antimatter here. All right. So we're going to have to passively produce all of these resources. All right. And we have to figure out how we're going to do that. Now, if I turn this on, watch this speed. Okay. Watch this. Okay. Not that first. First, changes to 3. So it uses the magneto constraint MHDCSM. Now watch this. What do we know annihilation constrainers input? What do we... Huh? Excuse me? Are we... Are we dying? Are we out of our mind? Am I crazy? I'm taking notes. Yeah, well, apparently I'm full of myself because I can't figure this shit out. I just did this yesterday. What the hell? The twist expert. Wow, exhilarating. I know. Wait, hold on. What? No annihilation constrainers input. What do we no annihilation constrainers input? Hello? Okay, hold on. Okay, this is a good thing we're figuring out the bugs now. Do I have this here? Yes. Is this put in here? Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This stuff, this stuff, this stuff. Bugs. Bugs. Yeah, bugs. Me, bugs. Oh, by the way, I wonder, does this even without actually doing anything, is this actually doing this? Yeah, this just, as you can see, it's not even running and it's producing, whatever number that is. Is that 4 trillion, EU a tick? Yeah. Anyway, it's not even actually running the correct recipe for it to be doing all this anyway. So yes, it's quite interesting. I'll give you that one. What do you mean by no annihilation constrainers input? What if I use a regular stalking bus? You like cringe at this? Like, is this? Are we like really like actually like taking the piss out of this for this reason? We like they really just want a regular stalking bus. I swear to God. No, because it doesn't show it here. If you put this here, oh, maybe I did. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so this, that, okay. Maybe I do have this swapped. Yeah, this all matters. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, listen. See, okay, we figured it out. All right, look at this. So now it's just gonna keep running, well, you want to see just see how much Universium this produces. When it reaches its continuous running points, which is set by how many rings you have and whatever. So as you can see, it'll just keep going while this is, and we can check over here. We currently have 2 million Universium already, and it keeps climbing. Yes, it's kind of needed for the end game stuff, right? So now, okay, so chat, this is producing power, right? Okay, it's producing, what is that? 4.3 trillion EU tick, right? That's nothing. Okay, that's nothing. I just want you to know, because we're gonna use this. All right, we're gonna use this. Okay, this is really nothing. All right, we'll let this run. Okay, so next we build the artificial star. Okay, so the artificial star goes here. Artificial star, which is, a great multi. The artificial star is a big multi that produces power. All right, brother, that says consumption. Yes, Gom. And in fact, it watch. I will set my EU to 1. Okay, network EU to 1. Now watch as I display this. It's going up. It's going up. We are actively gaining power. We are actively gaining power from this machine running. It is just running. It is just producing power. Okay. All right. Keeps climbing, by the way. So every 1.25 seconds, we're making 400,000 Universium, right? But it hasn't reached its peak yet. So just wait. It's going to keep climbing. Anyway, let me get another hologram projector. So the way the artificial star works is it takes the antimatter rod, okay, and it produces power. All right. And the higher tier of the blocks you use, the better. So if we go here, it uses stuff from the Eye of Harmony. So we're going to use, we'll make the Gallifrey and stuff because, why not at this point? It's free. So we'll just make all this. Okay. Walking, get poison. It must be poison ivy. Yeah. It could be poison ivy. It could be a spider or something. Okay. So now we're going to build this so you guys can see this nice, very, very beautiful machine. Okay. Kind of expensive. Okay. And then we're going to add a stocking input bus here. And then we're going to add an output bus here. Okay. Let me grab the wireless terminal, wireless something, another wireless, that thing and that. And in here, this is where this goes, the tier 2 rod. Okay. So just so we're all aware, blah, 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 link there. Okay. How's this doing, by the way? I think it reached its point. Okay, so 144 continuous running points is what it maxes out as. So every 1.25 seconds, we're making 539,000 Universium. No, I'm showing off, Greg, the automation of the strange matter aggregator. I figured it out. So every 1.25 seconds, it makes 539,000 Universium. And if we were to make it bigger, it would go higher, or I could just make another one. See? Don't break it. See, if you break it, it just shuts off. Now it does restart. Yeah, so it takes in... what's up, Lori, by the way? Hello. And then, so it takes in hydrogen plasma, takes in the magnet plasma, it takes these things, which is going to be fun to... We're going to have to figure out how we're going to passive this, all this stuff, but that's going to be interesting. Yes. After you told me the tooltip is, I had to mess around with it and figure it out, Gom, because it isn't as easy, like upgrading all this. But yeah, okay. Thank you, Gom, for figuring this out. So we'll be producing. Look, it's already got 68 million Universium, right? So we can make another one to double it, or we can make it bigger. Okay. So now, where is my wireless terminal? Did I not just have one in my inventory? Sure. Okay. So now you guys see, I have these strange annihilation fuel rods. Okay. All right. So now they're in here. This produces power. Yes, which is why we're going to do this, right? I'm going to preface this, chat, by saying I'm really, really, really sorry for people who don't play with Twist, okay? Because what I'm about to show you, well, anyway. It's producing this, 2.1 billion, whatever. Now, there's the thing, okay? You can actually see the render. That's the Eye of Harmony old render that they put into the game, okay? Now, I'm going to show you guys how much power it produces, and I just want you to know, yeah. Okay? Read the tooltip. That is 7 septillion EU at every 6.4 seconds. And we'll just, you can just watch your network slowly. Look, 6.4 seconds. Look, then it just jumped up again. Anyway, yeah, it'll cap out at 190. That middle number, that red number, it'll cap out at 190. Well, and then it's just using these fuel rods. And then with this running, which can just loop constantly if you just produce all this stuff, it'll just continuously produce these fuel rods because it's free. And it'll just produce free Universium. And here you go. Now you have this much power with this many bajillion frames that come back to you. And congratulations. Now we have this much energy in our network. And how do you produce enough strange elements? That'd be this one. Which one? So one thing I didn't test was whether or not yeah, so one thing I didn't test is whether or not it consumes these core elements, okay? So now we got to figure this out. So if I take out a core element, I don't know. I mean a stack of core elements, and then I put in a 1K drive, I guess. The question is, does it consume this? And if it consumes this, that's going to be fun. Okay, it does consume it. All right, so it does consume that. So that is slightly funny. All right, so that's going to be really hard to keep up. All right. This is a ridiculous recipe to keep up. So if you don't give it that, all it will do is produce these, the antimatter fuel rods, the regular one. Okay. And if we put that in here instead of that one, well, it only produces a little less than that. I guess the hardest part's going to be producing this, bro. This is going to be the hardest part to produce. This is really going to be the hardest part for sure. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, that's the that's Twist. That's Twist Endgame. And yeah, cool. We'll be sitting here, and here we go. Universium pumping. Wow. 150 million Universium. How many times that is? 10, 15 minutes. It's not bad, actually. Look at that render, bro. The artificial star. Yeah, but I don't even know if we should even try and produce it, because you need this 0-point module, which means you have to run specifically a space elevator for this. Yeah. And then we have to set up a passive to get this. This thing just turns back into this shit. Or it can smell 3.15 billion items. Yeah, that I don't know if we'll I don't know if we'll go for that. We might just go for the regular one, like this one, because this is just free. No. No, not with this one. That's just speed. Keveru. But you could do this if you upgrade module, right?
Subscribed. Boo.
Thank you for 16 months. Appreciate it. If you go to the next one, which is the well, you can't make that. It's max, right? This is the tier 7 stack speed controller, and then you go to the this. You could upgrade these too when you get to UXV. And then now it'll do it in 0.6 seconds. Just how quick it can make those core elements. Yeah. Sure. But a miracle top, can you... Do I need... I mean, yeah, whatever. I have an output bus on me. Nice. Sure. 16 gigs is perfect overclock, so yeah. After that, it doesn't really become anything. Wireless energy. Give me the infinite harmonious wireless energy hutch. There you go. Be careful of energy overflow. Okay, maybe we don't want that. Sure. What is this recipe? We want that. This. Okay. Testing. Yeah, anyway, this is what we're going to work on after we do this co-op. We got to work towards getting some of this stuff because it's very interesting. I'll give you that. Should check Discord. Yeah. Holy shit. Chat, look. Gom got his first gate, chat. Holy shit. Chat, he's about to become a Stargater. It's called Gtnh No Nerf. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Sorry. Uh-huh. Actually. Terminal. Okay. Let me get one of these. Let me get a artificial there. You can't even craft those, by the way. The artificial cells are kind of bugged on this version. On 2.7.2. How do you do this again? How do you drag from what was like his no nerf? They like unnerfed like the LEG. Well, the LEG is removed, but you can they let you put the lasers back on the LEG. I think they removed a bunch of some other stuff. They added the disassembler back. Let's see, what does it say? For 2.7, they added their own version of the water line. They unnerfed the indium B. They added back the processing array and they added back the output buses, the unlimited size. Oh, and they added the LEG back in. How do I get a... Okay. Quantum inversions. We need a screwdriver. Oh. Right. Wow, I didn't produce any. We haven't even got one. Yeah, we got a creative cell. There you go. With infinite, it creates 14,000. No, it doesn't make that. You can only go up to mining drone 9. And you need MK3 anyway. Mining drone 9. Not gonna alloy somewhere in there probably gives you the right number. I don't think this is viable. Yeah. 14 million ZPM modules make 14K. I don't think it's viable at all. Unless maybe not like until I don't know. You can figure out until I spawn in a creative cell. A full elevator? Yeah, that's possible. That might be possible. But yeah, it wouldn't be possible otherwise. Anyway. Cool. How's our global energy? Yeah, we have enough. Okay. All right. There you go. That is twist. Chat. That is twist. That is Twist Space Technology. Yeah, big number. True. Should we craft it? Should we craft one? Well, see, here's the thing. You can just run it for free power. Didn't we find that out? It'll just produce free power. Oh, yeah, it just does that. Did I not show you that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. Shutting down internal server, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. Are we... Why can you not ever load a single player world in this pack, man? Is this a joke? This is a fucking joke, man. All right, it's a joke sometimes. Sometimes you just can't load things. Anyway, Greg, if you don't provide it the proper inputs, it just produces power. More power, the more rings you have and whatever. It says energy consumption, but in fact what it means is energy production. Yeah, recipe's not that hard. All right, let's do the koalas first, then we'll do this. Okay, so we'll put all 12 here. Do you want to do 3 and 3 on the side? I don't know. EA Sports. It's in the game. So then watch my MM video. All good. How much space do we want to give here? 12. Yeah, that'd do it. 5 in between, and at the end there's one space. We'd have to probably push the ceiling up a little bit. Hive run is running out of space. Are we? Just 3 in between. Auto taping. I know. I need to figure out the layout first. Can you give me a second? I have to figure out the layout of where I want these first, and then I'll do it. I just need to figure out where I want, like if it's gonna fit to put all of them here. Then we can do such activities like this. I need to dig out the ceiling by 1, 2, 3, 3. There. There. Okay, we're good here. Boop. Sure. Castle roof tile. No. How far is this? Chat, look at me building. Ah! Yo, crazy mage. Thank you for the raid. What's up? What's up, non-sackable? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Yo, Broken Cage, thank you for the follow. Yo, 2H2A, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. Okay. I had to go shovel snow, so handing them off to you. It sounds good. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hello, everybody. We are building and adding a few multi-blocks. Had a pretty good walk today. Nice. 10K steps. Okay. Uh, 16 laser target hatches, 16 laser source hatches. Okay. Oh. Wow. The first part of the tier 7s are almost done, chat. Okay. Still space-time port. Yeah, well now we got tier 6. It's kind of going, it's going a little better. Once we start getting tier 7, tier 8, then we will be space-time free. All right. I think it'll be. It will be. Is everybody raiding today? Hello? Geronimo, thank you for the raid. What's up? Hello. Holy shit. Everybody's raiding today. Hello. Wow. Wow. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I think Broken Cage, thank you for the 40 bits. Appreciate it. Can I hit the shout out? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Thank you. Yeah, happy Saturday to you as well. You're not usually live on a Saturday, are you? This is that's like rare for you to be live on Saturday. Oh, right. Grind this build. Fair, fair. For sure, for sure. Take a break, couple hours, and return for more building. Damn. The grind, man. Respectable. I respect it heavily. Gotta take advantage. Fair. Fair. Bro's got the house to himself. So instead of partying, he is grinding away at Greg Tech New Horizons. Respectable. Respectable. Okay, how much are we waiting for on that? Oh, cringe. Incredibly cringe, bro. All right, I'll just build the rest of it then. Sickening work, exactly. Sickening. Okay. All right, we'll just build them. Dude, this doesn't have the... Bro, boo. This doesn't have channels? Boo. Everybody boo. Boo. What are we missing? Advanced iridium plated casing. Sure, 10,000. $10,000. Yeah, we get off stream. No stream tomorrow, by the way, chat. Just so you always know, I don't stream on Sundays, and I got videos to work on. Videos to do. heck? What's up, Diesel Boss Thinker? How you doing? How you doing? How are you? Should actually go to bed, but I'm procrastinating sleep. Yeah, aren't we all? I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm very tired, but yeah. So I'm actually right there with you on the procrastinating sleep thing. Right there with you. Last online statistics. Time. Are you here? I think I know Time's lurking. He was the last on 8,000 hours ago. That is actually funny. How late did you stream? I got off at 5 a.m. And then I went to bed at 9 a.m. Okay? I didn't even go to bed after getting off stream for another 4 hours. Dude, okay, for like an hour of that, I was having a dance party in my room. Okay, I was listening to music, and because I hadn't slept in like what? Because I had been awake for like 23 hours at that point, and I'd only slept like 3 hours the night before. I had my headphones in, and I was just vibing to music, bro, and I was just like dancing in my room, you know, vibing out, chilling, living life, you know. Can you put power on the back of these? Yeah, you can. What about wireless? What about ME radio hatch? Fail. Tragic. Fail. Do I power it from the back? That's what she said. Or do I wait, did this finish? If this is finished, like, then we'll do the, okay, you don't need to make, never mind. Perfect. Craft of 768 perfect stabilization field generators completed in 13 hours. It's not bad, actually. Last scene for last scene player is broken. Crazy. Because it says -2. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe it is broken. So we're gonna start. We are working towards Stargate. Yeah, this is the next step into doing that. Set mode moving. Mark cut. No way, bro. Dude, you can't flip the orientation. Nah, that's fucking stupid. Nah, bro. What the hell is this? I'm asking Pineapple. No, bro. Nah, we don't need to flip world edit. Set mode, copying, like fine, man. Because I'd rather just do it this way, okay, Greg? Okay, buddy? I mean, ugh. Why? Which way did I put it? You know, it's actually not terrible. The best part is that, like, it does the names too. Pineapple said it's a technical limitation more than anything because only GT and AE would be able to be rotated. Supposed to be random blocks here and there. Okay. LV MV, HV, EV, IV, LUV, ZPM, UV, UHV, UEV, UIV, ZPM, or UMB. Actually, you know what? I actually like that rotation. Fuck it. Pistons, 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 pistons. Yeah. LV, MV, HV, EV, YV, LUV, EPM, UV, UHV, UEV, UIV, ZPM. Okay. Then we have pump, 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 pumps, pump, pump. Yeah. LV, MV, HV, EV, IV. Bless you. Thank you. Robot arms, robot arms, robot, 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 robot. Boop. Nope. Nope. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's next? Conveyors. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. No. Boop, boop. Bop, beep, beep. Bip, bop, bibbity, bop, bap, time. This, that, 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 that. Next is emitters. Boop, boop, boop. Beep, bap, bing, bang. Bongo, bingo, bango, bango. Boingo. LV, MV, HV, EV, IV. LUV, ZPM, UV, UHV, UEV, UIV, ZPM. Kick W. I missed conveyor. I did miss conveyor. Bip bop baby bop bop sign. Bop. Okay. Those are all done. Chat. Very good. Huh? Yes, but first, let me take a selfie. Okay. And then what I'm actually going to do first. Year's worth of exercise in one go. 1, 2, 3. Component. Aslan. It doesn't link them. Boo. We start getting like 25 episodes. Why are you guys so slow? You're talking about average Greg Tech player? Because he wasn't doing as crazy of a challenge as I am. He was just speeding through the pack. Well, yeah, that's part of it, right? Like, like for a YouTube part, I haven't watched any of his. I watched like part of one video. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. He speeds through a lot of stuff, and so he just like plays it back. Like I don't know. That's not how I like to play. And obviously, I stream my entire runs, not upload for videos. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, he did live stream that over. Yeah, but he also edited a lot of stuff down to make like YouTube videos. Yeah, I was just saying, like I don't play like that. That's not how I like to play Minecraft. Yeah, I don't. I'm never gonna. I'll never play Gardener Grind. One thing's for sure, chat. You can guarantee I will never be playing Gardener Grind. Don't worry. Not something that'll ever happen on this channel. What is Gardener Grind? Why is it cognitive behavioral therapy? No, not cognitive behavioral therapy. That's not what that stands for. This doesn't link. Oh, it does. Okay. No, this is not Gardener Grind. No. Yeah, that's not what I think of either. This is not Garden Grind. No. Hive Run is just a regular world. It's just a regular. It's a regular world with Hive with our own set of rules. We have like a regular seed, like the world generates and all that stuff. This is a regular seed. That thing, and then Hive Run is a rule set I came up with. CBT stands for cock and ball torture. I never saw anyone mine, so I thought it was wow. We did a lot of mining in the early game. After we got miners, we stopped. Yo, 3-star Larry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And then Vanguard Run is another run. Like it's another run with a bunch of people on it. Like a challenge run. They have a bunch of rules, many of which they stole from Hive Run. And it's just on a regular world, and they're playing like we are here. Planning, clear map plans, planning all manual. Ah, fuck. What was that? Please tell me this doesn't need like... Is this the one that needs ZPM circuits? Oh, we have enough for motors, thank God. Okay, cool. Can we move on? Can we move on from what? Is oh yeah, we can yeah. Let's not talk about that. Okay. Is a peaceful run a big downgrade to progression overall? No, not really. Not really. Why don't you make it 2 blocks closer? I like the space in between. Greg. I like the space in between. It just it looks better to me that way. Yeah, X is doing a peaceful run. So, is there a list of the rule set you're on? Yeah. Right there. That. Do that. There you go. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Advanced filter casing. Oh, thank God. We actually have some of this stuff. We just have like components in stock. Motor. 142,000. Okay. Pistons. Yeah, sure. 20,000 pumps. Conveyors. Robot. Okay, we just have. I guess we just have things in stock for some reason. Cool. Sick. Why not? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can add. We can fit one more. I'm pretty sure, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. crop rework. Crop rework is some interesting. For sure. Two, three, four, five, six. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, man. Cool. I guess this room is even. Whose idea was Dad? Yeah, it should be enough. Different kinds of creepers. We do not need Lycanite mobs in this pack. No, we don't. We definitely do not need that. Ah! Lag. What between Builders 1 and Super Builders 1? I think range of length, I think. Like how many blocks it can do. Would be my guess. All right, chat. The component assembly line. Goodbye, my sweet prince. This is one of the first big multi blocks we built in this room. Placed it here, and it served me well. Served us well here. Now, what can actually go here? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. For a fluid sapphire? Yes, because I'm too lazy to move all of these to crib. And crib them all. I could do it, but like, it's just a lot of work. Yeah. So what does go here? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. 18 that middle. The 18 in the middle can go. That it can. Yeah. Lasers. I have lasers. Sure. These all UMV. Just making sure. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, this spine was upgraded to UMV 4 million. To just definitely upgrade these things. We could go higher in this too, I guess, than 4096, but whatever. All right, we'll have to figure out what else we want to put here, chat. There's like other twist machines that we haven't built yet. But we could put here like the silicon rock synthesizer, should we want to. If we wanted to create, octuple compressed cobblestone by the boatloads. But it really seemed like we need to put that there. Clean up, yeah, that's what we're doing. Cleaning up. Okay, clean up the inventory. Cool. All right. Now I gotta wire this. Wire. Wiring. No, but then how am I gonna run the cable? I guess I could do that. No, but you can't really run a cable then, because like I need to run the dense covered cable here. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Component assembly lines. Yeah. Well, no, because it's there's a block over there. I'll put bus. The matter manipulator is so good, bro. Oh, good. Never heard of it. Should get an MMO. Matter Manipulator is a new QOL tool coming to Gtnh for 2.8, but we just added it early because I want to use it. Basically, it just allows you to. It's like world edit, but survival. So you can actually like it'll take stuff from your inventory, like building, machines, everything like that. So it doesn't just copy it. Like it'll actually make it all. Yeah, true. I mean, that's why I think Pineapple's been around and hung out in chat before too, because like we test we've been testing this stuff on stream and things like that. So it's like, you know, good to kind of get an idea of what works and what doesn't work. Okay, powering. How do we want to power this, chat? How do we want to power this? Yep. And you can you know, like what I just showed you can like place cables. You can copy setups, you can exchange items for another like places for items, you can move things, you can replace things. Yeah, so the building functionality, the one that only lets you do like building is HV. And then all the other features are unlocked in like IV, LUV, ZPM. Is that too low? 64. I think that's too low. Like we can do 64 amp UMV, so we might as well do it, right? I think crafting these? No. All right, I have an idea. First of all, I think we have to plug these in first before I can even make these. Not 43. I don't think we have enough. Oh, we do maybe. Okay. How did you automate waterline, bitch? I didn't do it. Surdra did it. Okay. Idea. You ever build a turret from open modular turrets? I've honestly never seen it. No, we did want to start one. We didn't actually use it. We just built it. Favor, I can show you what ours look like. Our does that tier 7? It's tier 7, right? I can show you what it looks like, but I have no idea what any of it is. I'll just be honest with you. This is what it looks like. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you one bit about how this works. Or what it's even like checking for. Go back to AFK while Gatecrafts. Go back to Valorant. Game Genie cheat codes, you imagine. Haven't touched that game in months. I don't really believe you, but okay. Ask Rain. Chad, this is gonna be incredibly cursed, and I don't want anybody. I don't want any words as to what the hell I'm about to do. All right. There will be no words. Okay. Nothing. It can copy paste, build, replace blocks as well. Yeah. Here, Mage, Crazy Mage, I already made a video about it. A full guide. There's a full guide for the matter manipulator already. I already built one. I already did one, so I could get the jump on it. One, because I really wanted to make the video because it's a really good multi-block, like a really good tool. Sorry, and then two. Also, because when I make the 2.8 update video, I can be like, a new QOL tool added to 2.8, the introducing the matter manipulator. And if you need a full guide to watch it already, link. And I'll just pop it on screen. So, I can like, sorry, it's like, it's just kind of like flowing into the groove of, trying to funnel people. Yeah. It's definitely better building gadgets for sure. Is this enough laser mirrors? Well. Okay. So this is going to go here. A quick break, chat, real quick. Like that. How stable has been? No, that was not. That was an A2 bug. Actually, not a bug. That was an A2 problem. We just had too many patterns and stuff. It's been very stable, and Pineapple is very responsive to bugs, crashes, updates, all that stuff like that. But yeah, it's been very stable. The reason why our world didn't load was A2. Nothing to do with matter manipulator. Yeah, I love it. Obviously. It really has made like things like incredibly easy. Okay, guess we're not doing that. Light gray it is. ZPM. Yeah, no. For the prototype, Greg, the one that you can just do building with is HV. So even just for stuff in your inventory, and then like being able to like base build because it can do just this mode geometry, and you can like build and stuff like that. Yeah, even that is just HV. So it's like really good to use. Yeah, UV is needed to take items out of your system, like multi blocks and stuff. But the point is that like at UV, that's when you'd actually start like, using that kind of infrastructure and upgrading things and whatever. Like you don't need that in IV. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna need the ability to plan and copy and paste 10 multi blocks at IV. Like it's not something you're really gonna need. So there's no point to have it like have that functionality until then. Not there. Yes, if I moved the PA one block higher, this would be much cleaner. That's very true. Yeah. Am I going to do that? No. You know why? Exactly. We don't do the smart thing here at Hive server. Hello, Yaski. How you doing? Me. How's second gear going? Can't connect to server. Playing solo for now. Okay. That's tragic, actually, I think. Fuck it. Orange. And then red. Also was touching grass. My friend came back from France. Touching grass. Chad, do we add 2 more just to complete the set? Thought lasers needed ATs to turn and change direction. No, not in 2.7. You can make laser mirrors. So they can bend now with the laser vacuum mirror. Hi, Glot. and then you can redirect this. You don't have to use an AT anymore. Makes setups a lot cleaner, nicer. I had a girlfriend at some point. Uh-huh. It is very convenient, yeah. Mark paste. Everything is AI nowadays. Is that what you're going with? We live in a simulation. Uh-huh. Is that right? We live in a simulation. Surely the simulation people can get me a girlfriend, huh? Is that how that works? They want to keep me happy because I know it's the simulation, and so I'm gonna expose them. Okay. I have to end stream in an hour and 30 minutes. Okay. Okay. See, this is why. What happens in an hour and 30 minutes? The Lakers play. See, this is why I didn't want to use UMB 64 amps. You see this? Because this is so slow. 150 seconds. Bro, please, man. Please. Oh my God. Please, bro. Let me just like use this thing. It's like so slow. See? Oh my God. I have to wait. Not very Hive like. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not very Hive like of me. Is this what normal people have to do? Is this what normal gate like Stargate like people in like UMB and UXV have to deal with? This is normal? Oh my God. This is sickening. We use lasers. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna add 2 more lasers here. One there, and we're not gonna make 2 extra sets because whatever. Then we'll just do there, and there, and then we'll just plug them back in, blah blah blah, and then there we go. Bob's our uncle. Well, this is only a stopgap until we can make the tentacle, right? Because once we make one tentacle to make an assembly line, then we can make a second tentacle to one tick all of the component assembly line recipes. You know what I mean? You guys feel me? You feel me? A little Luigi with the squeegee. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we need 3 to 4 tentacles total. Yeah. Who is Luigi, the good guy or the SpongeBob guy? What, Luigi with the squeegee, bro? You guys never seen that interview? It's the most New York interview of all time. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. Holy fork in my ass. He was here earlier. In chat. He said they're getting a new router. So he might be back. He might be able to play soon. That is what he said, I think. Yeah, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, to be honest. Yeah. He did say it. $150, my ass. because it only needed 2 stacks. It only needed 2 stacks, and so it like fucking it picked the 2 that didn't happen to have lasers on them because why do that? Why be efficient or something? Matter manipulator feels like cheating. What? Brother, please. Why doesn't it start with main crib? I don't know, I really don't know the answer to that question. The matter manipulator is not cheating, Yeski. I didn't have this in my run. Well, okay. Okay. Yeah. Can we make this? Let's find out. Missing reinforced glass. What? Excuse me? There's a recipe for reinforced glass in my entire AE system? What the fuck? Oh, I know why. Kick W. I know why. Yeah. When I moved this. I may or may not have accidentally forgot to maybe plug that in. Wow, Pog. Look at there you go. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. The strange matter aggregator. Well, 3 of them are on. That's better than 2. Twist feels like hacks as well. Why am I thinking of Florida? Because that's where alligators are. Because that's where alligators live. In a while, crocodile. Yes, they do say that. Superconductor. Potato, why are you awake? You streamed for like 9 hours today. Because you went live when I was going to bed. And then when I woke up, you were still live. God, my sleep schedule is a fucking mess. New World vibes. Yeah, I feel that. I'll be there on Monday. New World on Monday? Yeah. Yeah. Myself, Vin, and Kat are going to be playing. Maybe time to. We're doing challenge run. Time's also playing too. We're doing challenge run where it's gonna be 100 hour. No, Ross run's not gonna start until Hive runs over. It's just gonna be like a challenge. It's gonna be 100 hours in up to LV only, so we can't go past LV. So we're gonna see how far we can push an LV world. To all that stuff. But if we die, we have to restart. Yeah. So it's gonna be hardcore. So if one of us dies, restart the world. So we're gonna try and see how far we can survive in LV, but like also like build like an actual base and see like what are the limits of LV? What can we possibly do? And we're gonna play on nightly too, so we can get the new like we can like use like deep slate and stuff. Should be just something different, something interesting for content, just to do something different. Did you mess up your own emote? Potato, how did you mess up your own emote? Oh, for me it doesn't show. Oh, no 7TV. In this it's not in the channel. Yeah. Wait, it doesn't show for me. For me, it does not show. So, right there. Doesn't show anything. Oh, yeah, it doesn't show. No, but it's his emote, so he should have access to it. Obviously, he's always subbed to his own channel. What is bottleneck? Assemblers. Assemblers are bottleneck, I guess. Yeah, it's something because we're playing the Eye of Harmony waiting room, and like both myself and Vin and Kat, like we're just waiting for our Eyes of Harmony to build up stuff, and so we're like, well, might as well just like we were talking about they want to play Meatball Craft. I was like, let's play GTNH, because I didn't really because I was like I want to do like try something different just for a few days, and well I'll come back to Hive Run like in the middle of the week to do other stuff, whatever. And then next Sunday is my birthday, so we're gonna be doing like some sort of community server for that, which I have no idea yet what we're gonna do, but we're gonna have like a fun, nice little 6-7 hour stream of doing maybe speed running a pack with all of chat or something like that. I have no idea. We got to figure it out. Got to figure out what we're gonna do, like what pack we're gonna play. So we're gonna do that for drinking. I don't know if I'll be drinking. I don't know about that. I don't drink. Last time I had a sip of alcohol was October 24th, 2024. I haven't drank since then. No. It's drinking for bits and donuts is against TOS. I just don't drink, usually. Not a thing I really participate in. dude. Why go on the internet, bro? People on the internet are so weird. What do I scroll Twitter? What do I scroll Twitter for these things? Why do you have Twitter? I've had Twitter since 2009. So for 16 years. Why would I do that? Well, because Twitter used to be really good. Twitter used to be unreal to be on. No, Twitter used to be one of the greatest, like it was the best social media app between like 2016 to 2019. 2016 to like 2020 was like the greatest Twitter has ever been. It was unreal vibes on Twitter. For sure. I met a lot of my friends on Twitter, like playing games and stuff like that, going to events, things like that. I mean, you guys just weren't tapped into the good side of Twitter. I mean, I was just like esports, things like that was huge. E-girl discourse on Twitter, very, very fun in 2016, 2017. But yeah, Twitter, I've had Twitter for a long time, and I love Twitter. I've loved Twitter for a long time. It's my favorite social media app by far. By far. I hate it now because of what Elon did to it, but I love Twitter, man. That Twitter was like some of the greatest things that have ever happened on Twitter. Like you just had to be there. I've been canceled by BTS on Twitter. So, you know, like you just like things like that. You just had to be there. I had to be there. Actual BTS, yes, like the band, and then their fans. No, like their fans. No, BTS isn't actually on Twitter. Back in 2019, I have friends with this streaming group, whatever, and they were doing a subathon, and they're like, if we get like 5,000 subs, we'll tweet something or whatever. They got it, and the tweet was BTS is over party, and so that tweeted it, and so then like everybody, like obviously like I was friends with, so I tweeted it, retweeted it like that, and I got numerous death threats in my DMs from BTS stans because it went trending worldwide. December 2019, December 29. We got it trending worldwide in like 3 hours, and I got many death threats in my DMs, and just it was a good time. Really, it was actually fun. In 2017, I was at a COD event, and there was a photo posted that I was in sitting at a table talking to a bunch of like people, and there was like somebody next to me. There was like next to me who was dating one of the pro players. And then this was like Sunday night. Monday, we all go home after the event. Monday night, it comes out that girl cheated on the pro player with somebody at the event. And then everybody found that photo and me sitting next to her. And then that was 2017. That one, my DMs were blown up. People were thinking I was the one, dude. Like, good times. Really, not seriously. Like, just good times. Just unreal times on Twitter. Just, you know, getting in arguments and receiving threats and... And then, let's see. Yeah, Twitter has been Twitter during like the World Cup. Oh my God, unreal. World Cup, Olympics, sporting events. Yeah, no, Twitter, amazing. I was just scrolling Twitter right there. We were working for something, and I just saw a tweet which is just heinous. That's why. See, I'm just on the good side of Twitter. Yeah, there's a good side. The side I'm on. That's like esports discourse. I'm on basketball Twitter. So basketball Twitter is good because it's just discourse about players and who's which players are good, which players are bad, things like that. Like that kind of discourse is the best. Yeah, I don't go on politics Twitter. I go on basketball Twitter and esports Twitter and e-girl Twitter. Anime Twitter is the best. Okay. Grip, please. Isn't Twitter for people with painted hair? No, that's Blue Sky. Where's your eagle? Did your I will Greg on your horizons not work? No, it just hasn't worked yet. Hasn't cooked yet. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Don't fall. Is it all on? Pog. Oh, look at that beauty, chat. Look at that beauty. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That's just the way it is. Wow. Pog. Pog airs. Ugh. Okay. What do I need for this? Scan that. Higgs boson. Scan that. Scan that. Higgs bosom. That's just the way it is. Yeah. Higgs bosom. What's this used for? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I can make the miracle door now, can't I? Keck. Keck. Just need a floor and walls. Yeah. Ugh. Miracle porculus. Miracle what? A porculus? You mean a portcullis? A strong, heavy grating that can be lowered down grooves on each side of a gateway to block it. Joke ruined. Crazy. Damn, Ben. Good try, though. Good try. I'll give you props. Okay, we need to move the gorge eventually. We need to do other things. I mean, I did building today, so you guys cannot yell at me that I didn't build because I did build. All right, this is technically building. All right, building did occur. You can't say I did not build. You know what I mean? You feel me? Built a box. Yes, I did build a box. It's better than build a bear. You know what I'm saying? You guys feel me? Nah, that was bad. You hear the silence. Whoa. You guys just don't have the sauce. I'll be honest with you. Do you know each ID of every ore block? For the ones that I world edit the most, yes. Favor, I know them by heart. Yeah. Listen. Okay, listen. All right. Just all right. And I did that so it'll look a little more proper when you look up here, except like there. Cringe. Solo leveling dropped. I should go watch it. What is solo leveling and why do all my friends talk about it? Let me guess. Anime. Peak anime. Right. Hi, Ender. Weebs. Yeah, weebs. Sickening, really. Weebs. Best character development in a while. That's just the way it is. It's fine. Yeah, well, you guys know me. One, two, three, four. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we get like if we get like 1,000 subs on my birthday or whatever, I'll watch anime on stream or something. Bruh. Bruh, what? Bruh, what? What do you mean, bruh, Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to respond to that because I didn't really know what to say. Because, yeah. So I'm just not going to respond to that comment, and we'll leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you're into that, I respect you, love you. You're always welcome to my chat. Just ain't for me, man. It ain't for me. That is not no. Yeah. Like I said, I love all of you. I love all of you so much. Just not my thing. Looks good with the outline. I'm trying to think like if I want like a fence or something. Yeah. That's good. What's up? I'm trying to think like fences, maybe. Or railings. Nah, surely that's not true. No, penguin isn't. No, penguin isn't. Are you so sure? Because penguin has a girlfriend. Guys, can you not say that? Dude, don't say that about my friend. Chat. Guys, don't speculate about a friend of mine, please. Thank you. Let me not do that in my chat. Surely, guys, time and place for things, please. Yeah. Time and place for things. Seriously. I assume we're using the hammer for this. A balustrade. That's not even close to being tall enough. Okay, sure. You probably could use a plain banister. Up here. No. Yep. Thanks. Maybe a file? Chisel, maybe? No. Because it's not like a... So we put it here, right? That connects... It's the balustrade. Okay. Sure. Show base with night vision. Without night vision? Sure. You guys want to see our base without night vision on? All right. Fuck it. I'll show you the base without night vision. One thing's emitting light are the AE stuff. I know. Is there gonna be a way to turn that off? We can turn off emissive coils, right? Like there'll be like a config or something for that, right? But is it okay? I gotta ask for that because then I can't play 2.8. Emissive textures give me a headache. Emissive textures give me a migraine. Let me ask. Let me see. Let me ask. Yeah, I have major light sensitivity, bro. I can't do emissive textures. So if it is in the base pack, hopefully somebody can come up with like a texture pack, or else I won't be able to play. Anyway, that is our base with night vision on. Without night vision on. I think we're Vin, Cat, and I think Vin and Cat. I'll probably put up the server tomorrow or something like that, and then Vin and Cat will start on Monday, and then I'll join them later, whenever. Yeah, value, sure. Sure. We're only doing it like I'll probably be off and on during the week. Like it's only because Vin, Cat, and I are like we're playing the EOH waiting game. That's why. The reason is because like we're a lot of it's waiting this next week for a lot of this is next week is just waiting for things to craft. That's why. Old textures without any activity. Inactive coil, no shaders. Inactive coil, shaders. Active coil, no shaders. Active coil, shaders. So it is with shaders then. So I mean, it's still gonna be that's still gonna be pretty bad. GT5U mod config. Oh, cool. Thank you. Ugh. Okay. Back to building. Did that finish? Oh, it didn't. Oh, I gotta find Greatwood tree. And a forest. Yeah. Yeah, magical forest. How are we gonna passive this, bro? We gotta passive this for the strange matter aggregator. How are we gonna passive this? Level maintainers? I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but like, I don't know if I like the look of this like that. I feel like it's very. I like that. That's not bad. And you guys said I don't build. How does this triglyph look? Ooh, wait, maybe an ionic capital might sauce better. Ooh, yeah, an ionic capital definitely sauces better. For sure. Well, you guys complain I don't do building on my stream, so here we are, chilling and building. Damn, bro. Hello? No, you can't wall share Stargates. Nope. You cannot wall share Stargates, no. If I can connect this to something. Nope. I'm tempted to just leave it like that. IDK. IDK. Building with Aditya. Get a builder. They're on COG. They're on Cochrane. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. Oh, cringe. Cringe. This might be a Monday endeavor. Okay. Yep. Sure. Yep. Thanks. That makes it. Thank you for the 750 bits. Appreciate it. Let me out of this. You just played for like a year. It's on the same playthrough as well. What's up, Kronos? Buddy? How you doing? Welcome back. The problem is, like, dude, we need 48 of each of these, bruh. 48. Oh, God. There's no way it's going to finish. We would have to do this on Monday, I think. Even if we just want to try tier 1. Bro. We might need to get to UXV first. Might be a better idea. Maybe what does you jump scare? That's why I didn't. That's why they're gated so high, because I didn't want them to be jump scary. Oh, just processing a ton of awards right now, making 12 for sport. Oh, you're back to Gtnh. Nice, nice. How was your year-long break? I think adding those 3 patterns crashed me. No. Okay, cool. Small pizza, some BRB. What time is it? I might be getting off soon, don't worry. I did stream already today. I streamed at 3 a.m. Right? I've been grinding today, right? I'm a grinder. Okay. Yeah. Could. Yeah. Yep. Beat all of Divine Journey. Friends. So I feel like I can get a lot. Oh, nice. That's awesome. For sure. That. Where's the spreadsheet? Spreadsheet horizons. Spreadsheet horizons. I'm gonna assume it doesn't even have it on here. No, Draconic Core. 121. Okay. Parameter. Well, should plug these back in then. Well, is the other thing used for anything other than fuel? Yeah, you need it for the upgrades. Although these are max, so I don't guess that doesn't really work. You need it for these. The energy fluctuation oh, that's a better recipe. Never mind. Yeah, it's non-consumed. This thing is used for the cosmics, which you need to make this the encapsulated micro space-time unit so you can make cosmic processors. So you can get endgame twist items. Like this. Because this only lets you use cosmic processors. And this only uses cosmic assemblies. And this one only uses cosmic computers. Cosmic mainframes. Like, what the fuck, bro? Please. You know, it's funny. We could add more space miners here, and we could go to MK5 and add space. We should do that if we're actually going to invest in like trying to make all this shit. I guess we'll do that over the weekend or something. I'll request the stuff. Won't even take that long, but AKA EU, exactly. We have that. Just go here. I might as well these two as well. Send those to the bypass. What's the point of wall sharing? For what, Rosie? Like just in general? Or for like a specific setup? In general, it's just one to like save on casings. So you can save on casings because you can wall share parts of it. But two, in the case of like this, precise assemblers, which you'll make, you can wall share to share inputs. And now look, in the middle of all four is the stocking hatch. So that means if the fluid that's seen in this here, like if you put like a regular input bus or input hatch or whatever, the fluid here will be seen by all four of these, and then you can put two buses on each side, and then so all four of these will see the exact same recipe, and it can run it. So you can do that with multiple different machines, and that'll allow you to like this electric implosion compressor. So it's all in the middle. So then now all four of them can see the exact same recipe and then run them all at the same time. So for wall sharing, it's very, very good for like to save, and you can also do multiple, space saving as well. And then you can do kind of, recipes and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, no problem. Ew, are we actually... Fine. Yeah, we have two of them. This one's doing quantum inversion recipes, and that's the actual miracle top. Oh yeah, I forgot that's why I named it. Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is a 1% chance to make this. Okay. Sure. Yeah, well, we don't have Universium. I guess we might have to wait then. I guess we wait. Nice. Sick. Sick. That's a sick recipe right there. How's our power doing? Boiler trucks, wood logs, really time to upgrade drawers. Nice. Yeah. 4,000 seconds, by the way. Crazy. Can't believe people who don't. I can't believe like regularly you have to wait. Wait, no overclock, man. Wait and let it ride. That's crazy. All right, chat. I will not be live tomorrow. I don't stream on Sundays. I gotta work on videos as well. I'm doing Gregor's and Suck Here's an Army VHS, yeah. So I'll be live it's Monday. New World. Well, with this stuff is probably crafting. Because it'll take that while. What are you missing here? Transcendent metal dust. Okay, 1 million. Jesus Christ. 2 craft, 617 million. Jesus. All right. Let's start this craft. I'm working on videos tonight for the game. Tomorrow, try to get Twist Material will be out but for sure on Monday, and then other videos for the next week and stuff like that. And we'll go from there. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it there. I think that's a good place to end it. 3.5 hours. I already streamed today, so it's my second stream of the day. So, you know what? I respect it. We do that. Okay. Let's see who is live streaming. GTNH. GT Greg Tech New Horizons. Tech New Horizons. Sending you guys to Geronimo. All right. All right, chat. Good night, good night, good night. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm going to work on videos tomorrow and chill and do all these things. And I will see you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Seriously, do appreciate all of you guys for being here. Really do. Have a good rest of your night. More streams coming soon. More chill, more videos, everything like that. You guys know the vibe. So this is gonna be fun. Be fun coming up in the future. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.